in with another interview. And this time I'm interviewing an artist I found on Instagram. His name is NpZay, and he should be arriving here to the live shortly. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm interviewing all underground artists, producers, content creators, and influencers. Now I haven't got that many influencers yet, but so far I mostly got underground artists and content creators. But this one, he's both a content creator and a underground artist. He streams on Twitch, and Twitch is a highly popular streaming app along with Discord and whatnot. But Twitch is on Twitch. He streams on Twitch, which is a very popular, streaming app. And now we talk to the guest. No, I'm just playing. But tell them your name and where you from. Like Greensboro or dun dun, dun. Hardy Boys.
Hell yeah. Move down here straight.
But
Fun.
let's get what made you go into content creation and being an underground artist. Like what made you pursue those titles? Because I see you stream on Twitch. Yeah, I see you stream on Twitch. Link in description, by the way. So I see you do that, and I heard that I see that Twitch is a very popular app and whatnot.
Mhm.
You get more reach out there, and I see your link in your Instagram description. So
Mhm.
what made you do Twitch, and what made you get into the underground scene?
So the underground scene, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up listening like Gucci Mane, Speaker Knockers,
Brr.
Chief Keef, and stuff like that. So
Right.
it just growing up listening to them, it kind of inspired me to try my own shit. So especially where I'm from, the type of music I make is different. And to the streaming aspect, my boy Gigi, he put me on to. I'm not gonna lie, it's like tapping into a different thing. I like doing two different things. It gets boring over time. I ain't gonna lie.
But doing two things, that's a good thing because you want to switch it up because you can't stay in the same route forever. So
Exactly.
you got to do another thing. So I can see where you got the Twitch thing from. So, but why not stream on Discord? Because Discord is a streaming app too.
I never thought. I didn't even know you could. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how to work Discord like that. But I didn't even know you can do that, bro.
Yeah, I got Discord, but I'm trying to get into the streaming part of it. I've met underground artists like yourself on Discord because Discord got all these servers you can join. Like the servers I'm in, it's got like underground artists and talent and whatnot. So I got put on to that, and I've been like that ever since.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna tap into it. I didn't even know you could stream on there for real. I'm gonna tap into it though, for real.
Yeah, you can, but it's like you gotta have like I think Stream Labs or something like that, or StreamYard.
Yeah, I
But
gotta. Yeah, I be streaming on my laptop. I got it on my laptop.
well, like
Like an actual little laptop.
a MacBook or something.
Yeah.
I gotta get myself a MacBook. I ain't been too focused on it, but whenever I hear streaming, I think of the PC setup because they got the monitors and whatnot. Even though it's expensive as hell, that's what most people use for streaming apps like Twitch and Discord or whatever they stream on and whatnot. But if it's like Twitch, they have like a PC setup with the monitors on it, or whenever they outside streaming, they got a cameraman following them around and whatnot, 24/7 all day. Well, not all day, but most of the day.
Yeah, kind of like down all Rakai and stuff.
Except for Kai got banned on Twitch.
No, Rakai, I don't know what he got going, bro.
YouTube don't flag me down for saying what I'm saying that part because I'm just saying the truth. For Kai got banned on Twitch and like Twitch, it's straight, but it's strict at the same time because you can't do or say a lot of things on there because you can get flagged and your account get banned for like a year or two, depending on what you did. So you gotta be careful on Twitch, and that's the same thing for Instagram as well, because Instagram got a lot stricter. Well, basically all these social media apps got stricter. Facebook, Instagram, all that, Twitter. They call it X now, but I'm not used to saying X. I'm used to calling it Twitter because that little blue bird, hell, he was there. So I'm used. They took him out. They took him off and replaced him with a letter of the alphabet. So you, it's strict. It's strict on TikTok too. So I ain't been on there because I'm still building the audience up there on TikTok and whatnot, along with my Facebook. So I ain't been on there, but I do post content on there, and that's something anybody, and that's something you can consider doing because Facebook, it can get you more reach out, and it can get you more reach and whatnot. Instagram, TikTok, they can get you all the reach. So out, and so use social media as like tools of the trade. You post content on there, you put it on there and have the whole world to see, especially if it's like funny and whatnot. So you can use all social media apps to an advantage.
Facebook, so I be using that a little bit too.
So it's like you got to do all that. But as far as the underground scene, I tell them time and time again, you gotta be consistent with it because you can't do no slacking in none of that. Like when it comes to being an underground artist, you gotta put in the work all the time, every time, and watch all the results go. Especially if you got any people that that's underground as well, like producers or artists, especially artists because they have it they have it tougher. Well, it's really 50-50 because the producers, they have it tough as well, and the artists have it tough too. So, but it also has like ups and downs and being that being an underground artist or a producer. But if you can do both, then that'd be straight for you because you don't have to ask people to use a studio setup. You can just go get your studio set up and do whatever you fuck you want to do and whatnot. So,
That's why I use trusty old BandLab. I've been recording on BandLab for like 2 years, bro.
but BandLab is a good thing too because they got all the instruments and presets you want. They all right there. Even though you got to make them, it's some examples you can use out of the presets and whatnot because they got sample presets and that you can use, but some of them are free and some of them you have to pay to use because because it's an in-app purchase. So
Hmm.
always aim for the ones that's free because you can use them. Like you can probably sample it. I don't know how BandLab works. I ain't been on there for in a good little while, but I see a lot of people, a lot of underground artists. They use BandLab, and not only the artists but the producers as well because nobody ain't got time to be paying no 50, $20 to $30 for a studio session that you can just do at your house by yourself using BandLab or FL Studio, whatever you use. But FL Studio, I ain't seen a lot of people use that in a while because everybody thought it died out. They used to doing BandLab now, so FL Studio it's still around, but not a lot of people use it.
I've been to a studio. I even try to use FL, but FL to me personally, husband layering my vocals, bro. I sound like a fucking robot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't gonna, I like how I do my own jump on
Mixed up.
BandLab because I can layer my own stuff on BandLab, you know.
But you can use, but if you use BandLab, you gotta stay consistent on there. Like collab with people that use BandLab for themselves, and you can just make a track out of that. I don't know if they
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know if they charge, but you know,
I got a bunch of features. Like I got I can name a few. I got Bamo. I got Aim. Matter of fact, I just did a song with Aim, the one that's on GG Stream. I just did a song with him. I got a bunch of features.
and you can use Twitch to, branch out your stuff. You can play your music on Twitch and whatnot in the background so people can hear it. And that, this might hard. Let me do it. Let me see if I can do a feature with him real quick.
Yeah.
And you can just do that and whatnot. But you got to stay consistent with the streaming and all the other things that come in that mind. Like content creating is straight. It's straight. It depends on what kind of content you do because people like negativity in content. I don't see how people like negativity in content because it's making a person or people in the video look worse than they already feel because people feed off that. But when it comes to something positive, they don't want to, they don't want to clap it up for nobody. But it's all good. It's all good as long as you doing you and you keep on pushing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You don't got to worry about people's opinions about how you do your content because it's your content. You don't want nobody critiquing like telling you what to do on how your music and whatnot. So why people telling other people on what to do with their content? Like it's crazy. People feed off negativity, but when it comes to positivity, they don't want to come together and whatnot and do something. But negativity, they all for it, and I ain't with it. It sure ain't cool to me
I agree, especially with the underground scene. We're all trying to come up together. So instead of hating on one another,
because the underground scene is a competitive scene. Like they treat it like the rap game, and why they do that because it's competitive and they want to compete with one another. You just want to beef with, and you want to beef with the person, but you know people be beefing all the time, and I don't understand why. It's probably over some ignorance, but they do it, and people are there for it. They want to see it all unfold like it's a theater, like it's a show in a theater or something. Like nobody ain't got time for that.
I ain't lie, I did this one person, bro, but that's it. That's the only diss I'm gonna do. But I ain't like he spoke on my dead friend, so he had it coming for sure. Though I ain't gonna lie, I don't play that when it comes to my dead people.
And that's how people get messed up right there. Mentioning the dead. Once you bring the dead into the beef, is already pushed too far. Like they
Trying to
ain't
tell you.
like they ain't did nothing to you. So why you bringing the dead into this? Like on some on some 2012 drill rapper type shit. I mean, they did that for real. Like 2012, 2011, 2014 through 2014, it was number disses flying out the air.
Word. The whole
And
Chicago scene.
most of Chicago people that were doing it. Like number disses coming out the earth. Like 2011 through 2014 for Chicago. I ain't gonna lie, that was a wild year. Those was some wild years because it was good because Chief Keef came up in that era. He was young and reckless at that point, but he learned from his mistakes and whatnot. But you got some people that don't learn from their mistakes and they end up in the cemetery and whatnot.
Yeah, or in jail. Not to speak on dead, God bless his soul, but King Von is a prime example.
Now they said he was a murderer or some sort, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to
Yeah.
Trap Lil Ross's documentaries because some of them be full of lies and whatnot. So
Yeah,
you
if you can just do basic research. If you go look at his track history on his record, he done I think beat three charges that has something to do with that. I don't know what you can and can't say on here, so I ain't try to say too much.
and like, cause they gonna flag me, and I ain't trying to get my channel sniped. So
Yeah, but if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying.
yeah, I get it, but I ain't trying to get my account sniped. So,
Yeah, I
but
got you.
But the YouTube game is straight. It's like you just got to be consistent on this thing because it's everybody competing. Everybody is you know one another. They doing the same. They might be doing the same thing as you or different. People are still finding their niches and whatnot because it's all about finding your niche on YouTube. Like you can experiment, which is straight. That's what I do. I experiment on finding my niche, and it goes for, and that's the same thing for content creating and the underground scene. People most of the time when they getting into the underground scene, they experimenting and finding out who they are in the scene and whatnot. So if you see any up and coming artists, they might be experimenting they might be experimenting, or they just they into it because they probably got dragged into it, or you know they got like connections or whatnot, but it's most likely they got dragged into it by somebody they knew, or they got into it themselves, and they've been honing their craft and whatnot ever since. And that's what underground and that's what most underground artists and producers need to do. They need to hone the craft so they can
Hmm.
get more exposure and more reach out there. That's why most artists, whether past or present, they doing streams and whatnot. They get more reach. Not only more reach, but it's a valuable source of income because YouTube pays people to be consistent and whatnot. But you got to have certain milestones. You got to reach certain milestones to get what you want. Same thing for Facebook. Facebook pays people to post, but you got to have a certain milestone you got to reach on there, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it ain't too bad though. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get, trying to stay consistent, like you said. And as long as I'm staying consistent, I can build. I'm really trying to build like a fan base type. I got a little something going on Instagram. I'm trying to have that everywhere, in every type of platform. That's going back to what I was saying. Like it's kind of hard in my city because everybody is so stuck on one type of sound. So me trying to branch out and do my own thing is kind of hard for me right now. So I'm
So
trying to see what works.
you trying, so you experimented, and you in the experimental stage basically.
No, I got my sound. Like I have, for example, like the Milwaukee like jerk beat sounds. It's something like that, but I got my own little twist to it down here. So it's like everybody's stuck on that drill scene. So my little wave, they're not really messing with it because they're so used to that one sound. Like we got, for example, our mainstream artists in Sumter, we got Polo Maysville and we got Count Up with a K. Those are two mainstream artists we got here that they're kind of stuck on that same sound.
They gonna have to get out of that sound because that sound getting people killed these days, and I'm pretty sure nobody don't want to attend another damn funeral
I'm trying to tell you.
because funerals ain't cheap. That you gotta pay for the burial plot, pay for the casket, get the person's clothes ready.
And they had and the tombstone on top of that.
Shit, then the process of the dead body and whatnot.
Yeah, it costs a lot. Everything costs. I went through it with my brother that passed away. Rest in peace, Cam.
So like is so you got into the music because of him.
Yeah, he's the main reason why I make music today. Like I ain't lie. At one point, before he passed away, I kind of was trying to, give up on him. After he passed away, kind of gave me the motivation to keep going with it.
But you got the motivation right there.
Most definitely, I'm going to keep going with it too. Put all his names in my songs, every last one.
But you say you a producer.
Nah, as an artist, I'm locked in with a few producers though, for sure.
Why not try producing? That helps too.
I ain't never tried it. Matter of fact, I was talking to one of my boys. Matter of fact, he just made me a beat. I'm working on a song right now. He made me a beat too, and he was kind of showing me because I was interested in it. So he's kind of showing me around right now how to work everything, use the tools, the pianos, etc., the beats and
But he
stuff.
got a MacBook too.
No, he got a PC.
Well, that's That's even better because of PC. Because PC got all the stuff you need mostly.
Shout out DJ VU, bro. He definitely put me on, bro.
Sets and the vocals.
Yeah, he showed me how to like make Milwaukee beats. He can make Juice World beats. He's real nice with it, bro. Real nice with it.
It's just the part you gotta be consistent with it though.
Nah, facts. I agree though. And I feel like that's kind of my issue right now. Like I be so stuck on dropping singles. I really need to start working on tapes, bro. That's like my main goal. 2026, start dropping more tapes.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with dropping singles, but you gotta drop like a tape. Drop at least like what two tapes every other week, every week or every other week. It depends on how you feel about the tapes and whatnot. Like what week you want to drop it. Like, oh, I want to maybe want to drop it this week, or maybe I want to drop it next week, or
Mm.
week before, or week after next. So
I agree for sure.
because dropping the tape ain't easy because that takes time. You gotta make sure the beat is straight. You gotta mix it and master it because you can hear. Like if you got big speakers in the studio, you can hear when the beat is off a little bit. Like you gotta make sure the beat is on point and the lyrics is on point. So you won't have to go through that, listen back to the beat and go through it and find something off on that motherfucker.
Now I'm trying to tell you, bro. How many times I'd have been almost done with a tape, bro? I had to go back and listen to it, and it'd be songs like some songs would be messed up. You have to go back in, fix it, re-put it back on there. Is especially with I use DistroKid, so it's just a lot of BS with that.
What the hell? What is DistroKid? I seen it around, but I don't know what it is. Like DistroKid,
DistroKid is a distribution that puts your music on all platforms. Like they even put your music on Roblox. I swear to you, bro, on literally all platforms.
Roblox is a platform.
Word, like when you go, you can click the box for our Roblox and iHeartRadio, all that.
Shit, I ain't heard iHeartRadio ever since 2016. That's when
Word,
it was popping back then. iHeartRadio, it was everybody was tuned into it.
iHeartRadio been like, especially when you grew up. Like I ain't really grew up with nothing, bro, until I got older and started making my own money, bro. I ain't had money to pay for no subscription, bro. iHeartRadio been it, bro.
Had to go out there and get it on your own.
Word, I'm trying to tell you, it was worth it though. It taught me responsibility.
And financial wisdom.
Trying to tell you, bro. Don't go spend your money on the wrong thing. You'll be dead broke.
Well, that's what you need. You gotta tell the new generation out there. Don't spend your money on things you don't need.
Word. That's why a lot of folks when they get rich, they want to buy a myriad pants anywhere to get their mom out the hood first before you go spend any money, bro.
Nah, they prefer to spend their money on Rick Owens and whatnot. And
Can't do it, bro. I got family out the hood first.
they spend their money on Rick Owens. Like Rick Owens, like what 1,500 a pair.
Word, trying to tell
Like
you high.
what the fuck am I gonna do with $1,500 shoes, dog? Like I can't do nothing with these. I just get some Jordans and go on about my business. Like who the who the fuck finna pay a car note, well a used car on some shoes that you probably ain't gonna wear only like what once or twice. Like somebody's priorities are real fucked up out you.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro. As long as my family's straight, I'm straight, bro. That's all that matters to me.
That shit crazy. But that's all the time I have for this interview.
I appreciate you for letting me up here, bro. Appreciate you for taking your time with me, gang. I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the opportunity. Hey man, oh matter of fact, when you get your clips and stuff right, let me know and I'll make sure I tag you in my Instagram and stuff like that. I might.
The clip out in the I gotta do. is download the clip from the shorts and post it on Instagram.
I got you, Brody. Like I said, thank you again, bro. You have a good one, bro.
You too.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. That was NpZay interview. I hope y'all tuned in, and I hope y'all liked the interview as well. This is the Rebel Star signing out. I hope y'all have a blessed day.